Well, the trial judge, Mr Justice Sweeney, said that he really had no alternative but to send the former Europe Minister to jail because of a period of prolonged and sustained and repeated dishonesty. This referred to the 19 invoices that had been sent in by Denis MacShane, purportedly for work that had been carried out by an outside company to provide translation services and research services for his Rotherham office. In fact, Denis MacShane had written these invoices himself and he controlled the company. And the judge pointed out that 4 of them had actually been sent in when Denis MacShane was still the Europe Minister. And he'd even tried to cover that up by misspelling his own name, so that when the House of Commons authorities checked his expenses, it looked as though they'd been written by different people.
And Len, did he say anything at all after the sentencing?
Yes, Denis MacShane was really looked very shocked indeed as the judge continued to say to tell him that he'd been dishonest, that he'd brought down the reputation of the House of Commons. He nodded his head a couple of times when the judge said that he'd been very foolish indeed. But then he said, as he stood up and was escorted by 2 prison officers to jail, he will spend Christmas and New Year in jail and at least 3 months. But then he said, just before he went out of the door, quelle surprise, what a surprise, because I think he thought that maybe he might get a suspended sentence because of the mitigation that had been put forward. Lots of people had said that he had a blameless career in the House of Commons and that in the past he really had been a very good character.